Hello, my name is Logan Smith, and today I will be presenting Star Wars toys um, and action figures, actually. So, how it was made. How the first merchandise was created was from the original cast of A New Hope. Um, the figures themselves were product slapped along with the other toys and accessories, meaning instead of having to go through the process of making sure everything is safe for children and even buying material, they would borrow, quote unquote, from other products that did really well, and slap either a Star Wars sticker or make their own modifications to the characters just so they could save money on product and I guess plastic and all that. Target market was, of course, children. So the timeline of when this was released. It is important to note that Kenner jumped the deal to help produce all of the Star Wars products as well as um, every other big brand hadn't heard of Star Wars yet, so they weren't really sure if this would make much money for them if this was like the safest deal. So Kenner, having really nothing to lose, jumped the deal and sold exclusively Star Wars toys just because it made them the most money from about 1977 to 89. They ended up releasing 5 generations of any and everything they could until they ran out their exclusive licensing with George Lucas and were eventually bought out by Hasbro in the 1990s. Hasbro soon became the biggest seller for Star Wars toys for a good 22 years until Disney bought the rights to Lucasfilm in October of 2012, and both have been competing pretty much to this day. All right. Um, Sorry. So, okay. So products started being sold as 3/4 inch talls. Um, there wasn't much change on the figurines for a while until Hasbro took over along with Disney, making the figures much taller than usually restricted, which was as tall as maybe 6 inches. Um, why he wanted it that strict was he just liked the toys to be that size. He not never really gave a clear answer as to why, just wanted it that size. It was intended and marketed to be a toys action figure, mostly for boys, of course. So the pricing of toys can vary now. There are some toys on the shelf that can go for $10 to $30 retail now. And the vehicles sold separately can go for 80 to 100 retail dollars. Absolutely, the consumers are willing to pay any price for these toys. When it comes to vintage toys, the price was raised over the years, of course. They started around like $2 to 20, and is now thousands, if you can imagine. And then obviously some will be more than others if you're to buy like protagonist, like Luke Skywalker here, be a little bit more than like a stormtrooper, probably be like 10. So the place. Originally the toys were only distributed in the US and then were very soon to be um, international just because well, there was no really clear reason as of why Kenner wouldn't go international when they first released their toys in the late 70s to 90s. And then Disney was to purchase Lucasfilm, of course, in the 2012s and or 2014, I believe, and they um, they are very big on international because it makes them the most money. So the promotion, of course, came from ads on television as well as mail, and this is actually one of the vintage commercials here.
Vader, watch out! And he's got a lightsaber.
It's Kenner's new Star Wars action figures, each sold separately.
I got you now, Big Kenobi.
With our R2-D2 and C-3PO. There's even Chewbacca and Han Solo.
Someone's coming, Chewie. Who's there? It's Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker. Now I know the Force is with us.
Darth Vader, R2-D2, C-3PO, and other Kenner Star Wars action figures, each sold separately.
All right. So, promotion to this day stays almost the same. There aren't as many or as much promotion for these action figures, except for McDonald's stays pretty relevant when it comes to these action figure toys, I guess. There's more market for, say, lightsabers or like other accessories like that. Not so much action figures. So the summary, the Star Wars franchise has grown massively thanks to Disney's creative team. They give a lot of great ideas and always manage to keep the magic alive by innovating new ways to be able to have your own Baby Yoda or build your own droid at Disneyland. In the future, I can definitely see better movies, shows, and better toys coming out of both as a result. That has always been what works best, especially for this franchise. All right, and then that's it. Thank you. Oops, sorry. Here we go. There's the works cited.